I just wanted to briefly introduce you to my mother's artwork. Her name's Eva Slater, and she worked in the hard edge style. That was a movement that was begun in Los Angeles in the 1950s and 60s, and it was founded by Lorser Feitelson, who was her teacher and good friend. My mother learned a lot from him, and she applied a lot of his aesthetic principles that he used in his own work. I'll give you an example. In this painting, which is the cross-section of a volcano, my mother played contrasts to achieve a more monumental effect. For example, we have right here above my finger a tiny little volcano. It's put there deliberately to make this volcano in front appear much larger. It's a trick that's been used by the old masters for centuries. And she also does that with color. She uses a bit of a bright, intense chroma here, and the rest of the color is muted, either in pale grays, dark grays, or cool reds. This is the only area of hotness. So again, we play contrasts in a very interesting and dynamic manner, and that's how you subtly get your viewer interested and entranced with the work, and that's also how artwork attains longevity. When you apply art principles to what you do, the painting becomes of a higher level, and it becomes the kind of thing that museums want. So these are starting to go into museums now. She's been featured in some important art books. And so she's a bit of a mystery. She's the missing link in the world of hard edge. She was one of the core members. And so I'm introducing you to all of you because she's up and coming, and she is a very fine artist in her own right.